Tia's and Talia's Tasty Treats. Welcome to Tia's and Talia's Tasty Treats. I'm Tia. And I'm Talia. Today we are with Chef Jenny Ross, co-author with our friend Doreen Virtue of the wonderful vegan cookbook, Veggie Mama. Thank you for having us, Jenny. What are we making today?
Well, I am so excited to be here with you guys today, and we are going to make the most delicious dessert ever. It's an apple butter pie. Sound good? I love dessert. What about you?
I love desserts too.
What about you, Talia? Yeah, I brought some really fun and simple, easy to use ingredients that's gonna make this dessert fast and easy. This is considered a raw foods dessert, which means that once we make it, we can eat it right away, okay? So we're gonna use some really simple ingredients. We're gonna start with some organic apples. Do you like apples?
Yeah.
Did you know that an apple a day keeps the doctor away?
Yeah.
Yes. Apples are high in something called malic acid, so very good for your body and all your organs. And what we're gonna do is just cut a couple pieces off the core. And for this recipe, we need 2.5 cups of these beautiful apples. Woman after my own heart here. And then yours, same thing. We're gonna cut it off the core and get it ready.
It smells good too.
It smells delicious, doesn't it? And these are organic, so they're gonna taste even better, which is fun. The trick with this particular recipe is to slice your apples really thin. So I'm gonna use the V slicer because we're here today at the Tribest test kitchen and we have all kinds of fun kitchen toys to play with. So this is the V slicer and it has a V blade in there. Will you drop this straight down flat? There you go, just let it go. Perfect. And what we're gonna do is put the V slicer top on and I'm just gonna push it back and forth to get these beautiful thin slices. Isn't that cool? Look at that. So beautiful. You wanna catch it? How thin was that? Was that pretty thin?
Mm-hmm.
Thinner than paper?
Yeah, way thinner, look.
We're having an apple rain shower over here. It's raining apples. Well, if we're not making a mess, we're not having fun, right? And we need just a few more because what we're gonna do is layer these. Aren't they delicious? Once we've got that nice thin slice, they're ready to use. That was fun, huh? Okay, let's get this out of the way and we can look at our apples. Look how beautiful, oh my goodness, look at these beautiful paper thin apples. So we're gonna set our apples to the side and we're gonna go ahead and make a fast, easy crust. But in order to do that, we have to make a dessert sauce first. So I have the personal blender here with the blade, the mason jar attachment, and a mason jar that we can blend the sauce in and leave the sauce in once we have it made. So the first thing we're gonna do is pour in some raw coconut nectar. This comes from coconuts, can you believe it?
Wow.
It's a natural sweetener and it's a little bit better, so it's a healthy sweet treat that we're making today. And we need to pour 8 ounces of this coconut nectar in here, which is about up to the top of that label, okay? This is an 11-ounce bottle. So you go ahead and pour and I'll tell you when to stop. And then put this right into the mason jar. Now this is a sweet sauce, so we can save the leftover sauce and use it on desserts. That's good, right there. Let's see, you can put a little bit more in. See how nice and thick it is? It's almost like maple syrup. That's perfect. And we'll put the lid back on this and we can keep this in the pantry. It doesn't need any special storage, so you can use this if you're adding new stuff to your pantry. Okay, so we've got the basic sauce component here, but now we need to add the spices. So I need you to give me 2 big pinches of sea salt. Why would we put salt in a sweet dish, you think?
I do not know.
You don't know? So that we don't have to over sweeten it. So this is a really key thing. Now, what I have here, this is Vietnamese cinnamon. Smell that. Smell that. Oh, so it smells really strong, right? Cinnamon is really alkalizing for your body, so it reduces inflammation. And actually, I need you to measure it first. You hold the bowl and we won't have any. Yeah, here we go. Get a little bit more, nice, even, and level, okay? So 1 tablespoon, drop that in there. There it goes. Woo! All right, that's gonna be delicious. Now the last thing we need is some nutmeg. So nutmeg is usually even stronger. Smell that. Oh my goodness, smell. Okay, so all we need for the nutmeg is a 1/4 teaspoon. So I'm gonna do my chef trick, take the top off, and can you measure a 1/4 teaspoon for us? Now, we call this our cinnamon spice sauce at home, and we make just the sauce and oftentimes save it just to dip things like apples in. So you can use it just in and of itself. So this is a really fun, easy way to. Now what we're gonna do is put the lid on. So this is our personal blender mason jar attachment and the blade. We'll put it right on top, and then we can just press it down to blend it up. All right, ready? Push. We are all done. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, it'll even do it without us. All right, there we go.
I did that.
So you see how beautiful that is? Oh, this is gonna be such a sweet sauce. So look at that. Smell it. You smell the spices? I'm gonna taste it. What do you think? Spicy?
Perfect.
Perfect. Okay. So this is our base, okay? So when you do this recipe at home, you wanna have your base sauce ready. And then what we're gonna do, this is almond meal. So this is our easy pie crust. You can use this as a crust or as a cookie. You can do it in a lot of different desserts.
Wow.
And what we're gonna do is take this almond meal. You see this, how light and fluffy it is? See
Yeah,
that?
fluffy.
And almonds are a really good source of nutrition, fiber, proteins, essential fats. So we'll go ahead and pour it right over the top. So yeah, you're gonna do some stirs and your sister's gonna do some stirs, and we're gonna stir it up into a really fun crust. And once you make this mix, it will save for 2 weeks in the refrigerator. There's nothing in it that's gonna go bad. So you have a healthy sweet treat all the time. Isn't that cool?
Mm-hmm.
We just wanna fold it all in together. That's the big thing. Now, if you wanna taste a little bit, tell me if it tastes sweet. I think she may have already tasted it a little. So now what we're gonna do is take our crust mix and put it in the bottom of the pie. See, it's easy as pie. We're gonna push it right
See the squirrel?
So hopefully the squirrel won't come in the kitchen and steal our nuts, huh? So let's go ahead and push this right on here. And we wanna press it down all the way down. So the trick with this, with your hands, so make sure you have clean hands when you're doing this at home. All right, perfect. You guys are so fast with the food prep. I'm telling you what, you should come and work for me in the restaurants. I think it should be fun. And I'm gonna show you the last little trick. So once you get it in, you wanna push it around so it goes all the way to the edge. See how that goes all the way to the edge? And you wanna make sure that it's even. See how it's starting to even out? Okay, now it's time for the topping. So we have our beautifully paper thin sliced apple. And now what we're gonna do is take that beautiful sauce that we made earlier and we're gonna add some coconut butter to it. This is also made from coconut. Look at that. Oh my gosh, see how thick it is? So coconut butter is different than coconut oil because it actually contains the fibers, and it's a beautiful butter. It's got really high in essential fatty acids. Do you know what coconut's good for?
Your skin.
Your skin, yeah. What else?
Brain?
Your brain, that's right. Your
That's what I was
brain
gonna say.
feeds off of coconut.
Yes.
So this is brain food right here. I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons of brain food into our sauce.
Brain food.
Get it in there. So maybe before a test, you can tell your mom and dad that you need to have a dessert before your next test. If you make this healthy dessert at home, huh? Okay, this is gonna need to blend just for about 10 seconds.
I'm gonna
Put
be
in the
smart
top.
now on 1, 2, 9, 10.
So you see how it got thicker while we blended that up? That's exactly what we want to do. And so this is going to make a nice thick topping. So we'll take this off and look at that. Look, see how thick that got? Isn't that cool? Okay, now we're going to pour just a little bit. So for your whole 2.5 cups of apples, you only need 2 tablespoons of the apple butter topping. Now what we're gonna do is take a spatula, because this is really sticky, and gently twirl it around because we want to keep the apples nice and crisp, okay?
Tasty apple.
We're just gonna take the apples and layer them on top, okay?
Okay.
Little bit of layering all the way around, so that it covers all the surface area of that pie. I'm gonna hold it up while you guys do that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh, it looks delicious. I don't think I'm gonna share this with you guys. I think I might just eat it all myself. What do you think?
Oh, no!
There you go. Beautiful, ladies. Nice work.
And finally, the most important ingredient is love.
So once you've got the pie all in, set and cleaned up. You can put it in the dehydrator for a little bit if you want to serve it warm, or you can serve it just like this. So what we're gonna do is cut the pie and we are going to taste it. Does that sound good to you?
Yeah.
So we did a nice big cut down the middle. So who loves apples here?
I do.
Oh, okay. So
I really love it.
it's high in protein and essential fatty acids. It's a great healthy after school snack. Okay, ladies, we have some fun bites here for you to try. Okay, Tia and Talia, go ahead and take a bite. Get some apples and crust in there. Don't worry. And so no matter how you slice it, this pie's got all those beautiful apples and spices. It's such a beautiful apple butter pie, and I hope that you guys will make this at home tomorrow and the next day and send me pictures, okay?
I like the crust.
You like the crust?
And the apple.
And the apples. Well, it's been fun cooking in the kitchen with you.
Thanks so much for having us, Jenny. Please subscribe to our channel. Bye bye. Tomato, I like tomato.
Thank you.
Whoa!
Alright, pick out the good part.
There.